I mean, money didn't mean anything. Gifts didn't mean anything. Nothing meant anything. They didn't want it to be a waste of life, and they didn't want to be forgotten. Created scholarship programs, have done runs, have sent packages. They've done everything they can to keep their loved ones' name alive. Right? Mostly families are doing it and trying to make sure everybody else doesn't forget. Right? Because we never forget. Right? I've seen some tattoos around here. How many of you have a tattoo? Right? Right. Whatever we can do to permanently emblazon, our loved one and not forget. And so over the course of those 2 years, I thought, what can I do to keep these memories alive? What can I do to make sure that not only we, as the family, don't forget, but, and that's a fear, isn't it? Don't you? I have that fear. It's like, oh my gosh, his face is going to fade, his voice is going to fade. All we do to make sure that they haven't forgotten. And so I went on this search to figure out, well, how does America remember? What do we do to when our military are deployed, right? Support our troops, pray for our troops. Let's remember that those loved ones who are away from home, who aren't at the table during Christmas or at the table at Thanksgiving. And I'm going, wait a minute. There's families out there that will never. Those that are lost are very few and far between. And then, of course, I'm reminded, well, Memorial Day, right? We have a Memorial Day. And I think, well, I don't need Memorial Day. Right? Every day is Memorial Day. I don't really need a day. And then I found out through some statistic, through a survey, that 80% of Americans, who really is thinking about our loved ones? Not many, right? Because the veteran population is what? I don't know, they say the active duty is less than 2%. Well, the veteran population that are thinking about Memorial Day are part of the 10% that should be thinking about Memorial Day, the remembrance of our fallen and their families, because they're gone, right? My son's gone. I believe he's in a better place. He's in heaven. He's dancing, with the Lord. Thinking about me. But I'm thinking about him. I'm the one sitting there grieving. I want to make sure. I thought, how do you bring remembrance to this nation? You can't necessarily just write a book or get on. Remember that it's my son's anniversary. We're all still hurting, even in the midst of all the ugliness that's going on, to create a symbol. There wasn't a symbol that existed. There wasn't anything out there that I knew that families could look at and know it only meant one thing. Create a symbol. Something that families saw this symbol, they would know. Whoever was flying it, whether it be government, church, homes, schools, that they understood what it meant to give your life for your country and to be appreciated, to be remembered. And so on Memorial Day of 2008, I unveiled publicly what I hoped would become a national symbol of remembrance, something that never existed before, and that I hoped would be embraced and understood. To bring this national symbol. And how do you do that? I had no idea. I was just a dad, a grieving dad, who was in a lot of pain, and I just knew that there was a precedent. Really, the MIA-POW flag was the only precedent, which was unveiled in '74 and was finally adopted by Congress in 19. I thought, oh man, I can't wait 19 years. I was already into my 50s at that point, 12 years ago, and don't do any math. 4 bills in Congress. We currently have a bill in the Senate and in the House Again, there's so much going on, nobody even knows it exists. But I just want to show you that over the years, that we have made 12 years now, going on 13 years, we have made a tremendous impact to try to make sure that you see the flag flying all over this nation, wherever you may go, and it's for you. When you see it, it's for you. Don't have a flag to open right here until I do a presentation, but you'll see that another personalized flag that I have here that I will show, and I'll just use it as an example for my.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So this flag, as it was unveiled generically, okay, without a name on it, this can be flown by anyone with a flagpole, okay? And anyone who has it can share the symbolism with you. The red field stands for the sacrifice of bloodshed. It's American flag red. What better color? The white, the purity of sacrifice, because each one of our sons and daughters, aunts and uncles, husbands and wives, with a pure heart, decided that they were going to make the military their job and protect this nation. Right? The blue star in the center goes back to World War I. A solid blue star was hung on the windows and doors of families who had someone in the fight. Right? This is where where you've heard the term Blue Star family. You were all Blue Star family at one point. When that loved one was not returning home, they overlaid that blue star with a gold star. And that's where we get the term Gold Star family. And it was initially a banner that hung on windows and doors to let neighbors know that you had someone in the fight or that you had lost someone. The folded flag below is a reminder of that was folded and given to each family at the memorial of their loved one. You know, I say that this country was built on one folded flag at a time. Eternal flames, right? Reminder that we will never forget. I hope that I don't even have to explain this flag to you when you look at it. That it instantly leaps out to you, right? This is our job in educating America. And the words, we will always honor their sacrifice and remember them individually by name. And so it becomes more than, one of the things that my wife said to me was, right, initially created this flag was, if you can figure out a way to make this personal, just figure it out.